Okay, so today I want to discuss the 8-step guide to rebranding yourself. Now, the idea would be for you to build a system around what you're going to do for your business. And from there, you want to attract people that like your branding and your style. Now, my style is more in this case of like a solopreneur that is a digital nomad. So I travel to different places, work from different coffee shops or from different hotels or airports. So the idea, the branding, the vision I have is to find people that like that feel inspired by it, and that would like to live that lifestyle as well. Now, the way I do it is by simply upgrading my creative space. So I create a mood board that has all my idea in place, and I'm gonna give you a snapshot or an idea of it. But the main idea behind it, inspiration behind it, is for someone to get a taste of what I like and what I envision for myself, and then be part of it by as well. Not only be part of my newsletter, be part of my courses, but also be part of my coaching, so that together we can build something inspirational that attracts other people as well. So if you want to do that for your own personal brand, you have to first, again, start with the mood board. If you don't have a mood board or you never created a mood board, I would recommend you later on check out the PDF that I have below this video so that you can also use that and start that for your own personal brand. Now, the idea would be for you, once you have that, to revamp your personal style and start a brand kit. So with this idea would be have a color scheme, have a font, have a visual element, something that represents you. If it's very clean, very minimal, it's totally fine as well. It doesn't have to be graphic design chaotic, but some people like the chaotic stuff. So some people like to have very impactful visuals or logos or patterns, etc. So you want to go for the thing that inspires you, and you want to create a branding kit in order for you to implement that branding kit on your websites, in your newsletter, on your socials, in your carousels, etc., etc. Similar, as you can see for myself, I'm a bit more like the minimalistic style. So I like very broad or spacious around the text and maybe like an image in the background, etc. I do love that. I feel attracted to it. So therefore, you can see my branding is very close to that. And the texts are very simple to read. They're not too much like fancy or with too much like color schemes, etc., or font style, etc. It's a very clean, simple, and something that people can read very quickly. Now, the third will be the Muse aspect. So once you have that figured out, you want to look for the content pillars that attracts the people based on your stuff. Now, I've seen on social media a lot of people like digital nomads being interviewed in Bali or in Colombia or somewhere else. But the main idea would be for me not to go and implement that, rather for me to talk about it. So in my case, instead of me acting like a reporter to go and ask a bunch of digital nomads, how do you make money? For me, it's better to just talk about how they make the money. All right. So what it is that they implement, how they get leads, how they get clients, how they make certain offers, or how much they sell their offer, etc. That's what interests me. So therefore, that is the content pillar I talk about. You don't see me like traveling elsewhere to just interview someone, or you don't see me traveling elsewhere to try to see how they live, because that's not really my style of doing content. That's not really what I represent. I'm more as to the business aspect of it, not so much as to what they do or what others do about it. Okay, so with that, I would recommend you find your, I would say, 3 to 5 content pillars that you like to talk about, and then categorize them. In my case, will be systems, it will be branding, it would be offers, it would be leads, and it would be ultimately a bit on lifestyle. So it will be those 5 things that I talk about. And within the lifestyle, for example, I normally, show how I work from the hotels or the airports, etc. And you might have seen some other videos as well. So my idea is more on the system building, business building side. If you want to do lifestyle, if you want to do podcast, if you want to do something else, it's totally fine. But you have to find what is the muses of your business. Now, the other thing will be to map your dream life. So create a list of the things that you want, health-wise, wealth-wise, happiness-wise, fulfillment-wise, entertainment-wise, etc. Just create a list, and then you try to see what are the things that attracts you, that likes you, not what people are telling you that is important, but what you genuinely like. For example, I'm an outdoorsy person. I like to go to coffee shops, drink coffee, try out coffee. Like to be at you know, we workplaces or public places. I like those type of environments. Now, there are people that don't like them. Some people prefer to show their cars. Other people prefer to show their money. Other people prefer to show their house. Other people prefer to show their tech, the tech gears, their desk, whatever. So find the thing that you like. What is your dream lifestyle? And build it from there. Do not underestimate your lifestyle currently, because you will find people that naturally are similar to you. In my case, I'm a conservative person. I'm not a flashy person. I don't show off like jewelry or money or fancy cars or fancy clothing. I'm not that type of style of person. So you want to gravitate towards what do you like and how you can attract people that are similar to you. Because the more you try to imitate others just because they are doing it, the more you will see you will not be, you know what? You will not feel genuine and you will not be seen genuine either. Okay, so that's the thing that breaks the trust between your leads and with you. So for you to attract leads, you have to be genuine, you have to be transparent, and you have to be you. Now, you want people to come to you in order for them to feel like, hey, this guy I can trust, this guy is genuine, this guy is telling me the truth. He's not BSing around or pretending that he's someone he's not. Okay, so try to create that dream lifestyle that matches what you are, who you are, what you like. And based on that, again, you will find fulfillment, but you will also attract the leads. And with that, you want to try to see how can you sacrifice certain things and build milestones or stepping stones towards getting those goals. Okay, so for me probably would be, how can I build in the future a place or a, I would say, mini hotel, boutique hotel-ish, where digital nomads from my newsletter, from my clientele, and from the world can come and meet at a place that they can share with each other in a setting that's build up for each other. Meaning, if you come to the place, you will get office, studio, you will get to meet other people as well. You will get to meet other creators from other parts of the world, maybe do joint venture, etc. That is what I'm trying to build. Meanwhile, there are other people that don't care about that. They simply want to make money and travel. There are other people that don't care about that. They want to make money and simply buy stuff because they want to buy a house or they want to buy stuff. So try to create stepping stones towards getting there and see how can that be also part of the people's journey that are following you. And then you build new habits. And these habits are the habits that are the new ones that you need to create in order to achieve the goal that you have. Now, you're going to have to sacrifice old habits, things that you don't like, things that you probably are not benefiting you, or things that are hindering you from achieving your success. So you want to insert the idea of how can you make a list of both of them and see what are the things that are holding you back. An example will be, if you normally feel and see that you're the type of person that needs an environment in order to produce a certain outcome or be more productive, how can you build that environment on a consistent basis for you to be consistently productive versus eliminating the things that are not making you productive? Okay. So you want to try to see how you incorporate that. From there, you want to create a personal marketing strategy for you to be able to allocate funds, allocate time, maybe some promotions in order to make people aware, to nurture people, to offer people whatever you're selling, and then also converting them into long-term clients. So myself, for example, I put effort at creating newsletters. From those newsletters, I create a carousel, or sometimes I start with the carousel and then turn it into a newsletter. And that carousel, I also turn into a YouTube video and then send people to my newsletter. And inside my newsletter, I create something much more in depth. And with that, I push people to the offer. Okay, so it's one after another. And why do I do that? Because I want to understand the person first coming in by getting some data from them. And then also, I want to show them how can I give them some insight and some mindset transformational information before I sell them my offer. Because if you sell your offer beforehand, probably people are kind of doubtful if that is really the thing that you're just trying to push. And in order for you to be helpful, or in order for you to give them value first, you need to provide some context, some insight, some idea, transformation information, whatever you want to call it, in order for them to achieve a certain result or a certain breakthrough idea before they decide to work with you. Now, you want to do this by using YouTube, using Instagram, using Twitter, using LinkedIn, etc. Okay. Now, once you have that, you want to build a personal operational system that allows you to turn those current activities into something more productive, into something that will promote your offer more consistently. And with this, you identify places that you can outsource things to and where you need to put more focus into. So once you have that system in place, you want to probably delegate it to someone else. Like, for example, me delegating to a graphic slash video editor, all my videos I create, and then follow up with that person to see if they are scheduling those for you, what stats are they getting, etc. Okay, you want to use a platform where you can schedule out those videos. Because if you do so, you're going to see as well that many of the videos you're getting data from, you can then turn this video into a lead magnet. You can turn the video into a course. You can turn this video into YouTube videos, etc. So even reels and shorts. So you want to see what it is that you can schedule out, what it is that you can delegate, what it is that you can repurpose, and then later on you want to create a system in order to do that repeatedly. Now, pro tip I can give you based on my experience, breaking anything daunting into smaller tasks or smaller steps is basically a process that you constantly have to do. And you can only do this until you take action. If you don't start today, if you haven't planned to start anything, what you're going to find is that you're going to procrastinate. One, you're going to have more fear. Two, and you're going to have more question. And those three things, okay, if you don't have the stamina, the courage, or you just don't get it done, you're going to see that nothing's going to be achievable, okay? So stop thinking that you need a good environment, you need a great office, you need a great desk, or the latest tech. Just go ahead, open up Zoom, and Zoom it for free. You can record many videos for like 45 minutes and create something like a PDF or a carousel or your insight, jump in front of the camera, explain it to people why this is valuable for them to implement. And then just focusing on delegating it to someone that can break it down into pieces and posting it for you on social media. And you simply focus on attainable short-term progress, okay? Keep in mind, it's attainable short-term progress. It's not a goal, it's not an income, it's not an outcome, it's not a car, it's not a house, etc. You focus on something small that you can consistently do and that gives you consistent output and performance. All right, so that's my tip I can leave you. If you guys want to learn more, if you want to join my newsletter, come at Nomad. I'll send you the link where you can get PDFs and masterclass in order for you to grow your one-person business, generate more leads, and sell your offer. Take care.